Lovely little country, right deep in the forest. There was a king and queen that lived in a castle. And the queen loved her husband, the king, and she knew that his favorite dessert was cherry tarts. And so one day she decided, on Valentine's Day, she decided she was going to make cherry tarts for dessert. She'd make them a yummy meal, and then she'd make cherry tarts for dessert. So she got the dough, and she rolled it out into a nice round ball, and then she folded it over, and she cut out the heart shapes. So she cut out some heart shapes out of her dough so that she could make the tarts with them. There's one heart, and here's two hearts. And once she got hearts cut out, she made a yummy filling with cherry pie filling, and she put a little bit of almond flavoring in, so it would be just right. And she loaded it into the cherry heart shapes, and she pinched the edges around, and she put them in the oven to cook, and then she let them cook. And when they were done, she took them out of the oven, and she put them on the windowsill, and she opened the window so it would cool them off so they'd be cool when they went to eat them. So she went out of the room to set the table for dinner. And when she came back into the room, she looked at the windowsill, but there were no tarts. They were gone. The whole tray was gone. And so she looked out the window to make sure it hadn't fallen off. It hadn't fallen off, but in the snow, she saw footprints, and she knew that somebody had come and stolen her tarts. And so she thought, oh, what can I do? There's not enough time before dinner for me to make some more tarts. Well, she was a very clever lady. I know what I'll do. I'll change the clocks. So I'll change them back 1 hour. That will give me enough time to make some more tarts. So she rolled out some more dough. She made some, first she ran around. She said, okay, let's see, I gotta go upstairs to the bedroom. You might go to the bedroom. So she ran up the stairs, up the stairs, up the stairs, up the stairs, and down around the hall, and ran out to where their bedroom was. Ran right into the bedroom, up to where the clock was, and she changed the clock in her head. She thought, where else might it be? I know, the reception room. So she thought, okay, I gotta go to the reception room. So she ran downstairs and she ran around this big, long, curvy hallway that went into the reception room. She peeked in the door, there was nobody there. She ran up to the clock, she changed the clock back an hour. And then she went and put her apron back on, and she ran downstairs, and she made some more tarts. She stuck them in the oven, and this time she did not put them on the window ledge because she didn't want them to get taken away by whoever took them away before. She ran down, and she made some more tarts, put them in the oven, cooked them, and when it was 5 o'clock, her husband came to dinner, and she was dressed in her very best dress, and she came downstairs, and she served him his dinner. Oh, she put some eyes on her. Okay, so she came downstairs, thank you very much. And she served him his dinner, and he said, oh, it was so good. And she said, I have another surprise for you. And she went into the kitchen, and she got down her very best tray, and on her very best tray, she put the 2 little tarts that she had made, and she went out into the dining room, and she served her husband the tarts. Down the tray, she served her husband the tarts, and he was so happy because that was his very favorite thing, was to have tarts for Valentine's Day. So I hope that when you go on Valentine's Day, which is the day after tomorrow, you will do something special for your mommy and daddy, even if it's just to give them a big hug and tell them how much you love them and care about them. And thank you for coming to story time, and I hope you enjoyed this wintry old day today. And like I said, if anybody